As you might know, there are 4 different types of storyboard: linear, non-linear, hierarchical, and composite storyboards allow project developers to have a complete overview of the final product. Each storyboard is used for different purposes that best suit the requirements of the project. Let's first talk about linear storyboards. Linear storyboards are mainly used for planning and shooting as designed for movies and animation, as these medias are usually structured in chronological order. Sorting process for animators might take them days or even weeks to complete, as animators usually hand-draw their storyboard to plan out how the scenes and characters will be animated in the sequence and throughout the animation. But it is time worth spending on, as the storyboard acts as a placeholder and plan for the animation so that no mistakes are made during the process of the animating a product. So each cell of the linear storyboard used for animation contains an illustration that captures and summarizes how the scene will play out with what's in it. Combined with the description of the cell is more than enough for even toddlers to understand how the scene will be structured. And with amalgamation of these individual cells illustrating a scene in sequence, animators are able to plan out the whole animation with their storyboard and have a basic idea where they're going with their animation. Next up is non-linear storyboard. Non-linear storyboards have a very distinguishing feature that separates it from the other storyboards, and that is, it has no structural order whatsoever. It looks like the sequence could go any which way, with no beginning, middle, or the end of the storyboard structure. With these characteristics, it is utilized for planning multimedia such as video games and application software, where the users decide to navigate through their content at their own pace. Lastly, to talk about hierarchical composite storyboards. Hierarchical composite storyboards start with an initial screen, which is splits off into multiple windows that also contain their own separate windows as well. These structures are otherwise known as branching structures, as it branches off from a central window. Hierarchical composite storyboards are mainly used for designing media that requires a branching structure, such as website and multimedia editing tools that allows users to have their own page with navigation similar to non-linear storyboards. However, unlike non-linear storyboards, hierarchical and composite storyboards actually have structures. In conclusion, these were the application of non-linear, linear, hierarchical, and composite storyboards. Thanks for watching.